In this video, we're going to do a bit of art and craft. We're going to make Bluey out of rice and toss her into the air, and hopefully for a fraction of a second we see her and then she lands. Here's the picture we're going to try and make. To start off with though, let's make some coloured rice. To do that, white rice is probably going to be easier because we're going to use a bit of white rice in the design. We're going to use 5 colours, 3 shades of blue, red and yellow, and then we can just use white for the eyes and the teeth. So to make the blue, here's how you make coloured rice. Firstly, vinegar. In this case, apple cider vinegar, but you can use whatever vinegar you've got. For about a cup of rice, probably about a teaspoon. So for this much rice, wouldn't even need a teaspoon. A little goes a long way. Then for the first shade of blue, we're going to use a very, very, very small drop of the blue. Food colouring. This is like doing surgery on a grape. You have to be very delicate. Ooh, that's plenty, plenty. Stir that in. The vinegar and the food dye will work together to help it set. Once that's stirred, we'll put that onto a tray to dry. But to make the darker shades of blue, in each case we'll just add a tiny bit more blue each time. To make the darkest shade of blue, we'll add extra blue, but also a very small drop of red to give it that darker blue colour. Once that's stirred evenly, put it out to dry, and then we've got our 3 shades of blue. For yellow, a drop of yellow. For red, a drop of red. And that's how we've made coloured rice. This has been drying overnight. This is what the darkest shade of blue looks like. And here we've got 2 more shades of light blue, red, yellow. This is the board I'm going to try and toss the rice off to get Bluey to appear for a split second. To make it a bit easier to lay out the rice, I've roughly sketched Bluey onto the board. Applying the rice is pretty easy. I'm just going to use a cup to tip it around the outlines where the colours go, and we'll watch Bluey appear. Fast forward through that. Then it's time to toss the rice. Let's go give it a crack. Okay, that wasn't exactly spectacular, but it was a first try and it was a bit of fun. And the good news is, we've got coloured rice for dinner.